We are at the Nashville East KOA Journey in Lebanon, Tennessee.
And this is a campground review.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride.
We pulled into this campground after dark, in a blizzard, on Christmas night. The camp host did call us beforehand and make sure that we had our campsite information, the correct GPS coordinates for the campground, and made sure that we were set up to pull in. As we pulled into this campground after dark during a blizzard in freezing conditions, we didn't get to enjoy a whole lot of the campground. But we did get to hook up to the electricity and the water. Unfortunately, the sewer lines were frozen shut at the time. So,
Our sewer lines.
Our sewer lines, yeah.
Not theirs.
The campsite did seem to be set up for winter, though, because they had taken precautions and put Home Depot buckets over the water outlets and put heaters inside them so that they would not freeze.
The cost for us was $67 per night, and this was a holiday night, but we did have a KOA discount.
Campsite.
We stayed in campsite number 46, and it was mostly level left to right, but we did have to use some leveling blocks in the front because there was quite a bit of a tilt from front to back. It was a gravel campsite with 50 and 30 amp hookups, so hashtag 50, and it did have full hookups. It did have a picnic table, no fire ring, and it did have Wi-Fi. They had both propane fill and a dump station at the front of the campground.
Amenities.
They had bathrooms and showers available for use. They did have a laundry room as well, but the number of washers and dryers and the cost we're really not sure because we weren't there long enough to be able to use them or even go and check them out. Other amenities include a playground for the kids, basketball, cornhole, ping pong, and they did have firewood for sale. Dog friendliness.
There was no grassy area next to the campsites, unfortunately. However, there was a small dog walk area near the showers and a medium-sized dog walk area that is off-leash. Unfortunately, the off-leash area was not well scooped, but it did have pickup stations available and pickup bags in them, which is very important. Campstore.
There was a camp store available. Unfortunately, we were not able to go in and see what it was like or what offerings they had because it was closed for the holiday.
Camp staff. Interactions.
The camp staff was really friendly. They called us up the day before, made sure that we had everything set up so that our check-in and check-out, even though we didn't actually interact with anyone, was really easy. They were detailed and patient. Additional information.
The campsites were hilly and they had railroad ties to carve out the gravel sites. There was a limited amount of space between the sites, though, which meant that our slides, when they were extended, kind of interfered with the picnic table and it was hard to walk around the site. There are some tight turns entering the campground, so big rigs might have some tight turns getting in. See the map we put up here?
So now the moment that you've been waiting for, when we actually give you the ratings of the campground. But before we get to that, please make sure to like and subscribe so that you don't miss another campground review. Plus, it really helps us out and lets us know that you like this content so we can make more for you. Many of you have seen our campground reviews before, and you're familiar with how we grade the different aspects of each campground. For those of you that are new to the channel, we're going to put that grading system up now for you so you can see how we grade them.
Rooms.
We gave them a 2. Mostly because the sites were small and we did have a little bit of trouble with the leveling front to back. For those of you that have slide outs on both sides, you're really going to struggle to have room to walk around the RV once the slide outs are out. For service, we gave them a 4.
We gave them a 4 because they were really nice. The camp host called us on Christmas Day before we pulled in to make sure that we knew where we were going so that we didn't get lost. For location,
we gave them a 3. We gave them a 3 because they actually did have to call us because our GPS would have taken us to a different exit. So they wanted to make sure that we got off on the correct exit, and they were on a frontage road, which meant you had to backtrack quite a ways to get to the campground. Overall, we gave them a 3. We like this campground.
We'd go back again.
Absolutely.
Hopefully not during the blizzard, though. Maybe not on Christmas either.
All right, guys. Join us next time. Bye for now. Is really going to struggle. That's what the campground's after dark.
What? There's the slides.